All right, let's give this a quick run. Working off the iPhone here, couldn't get the Leica, the Canon, or the stinking Flip to charge. I'll try it again one more time before I post this video for you. Let's get right into it. Talking about winter camping slash hiking gear. You could throw in backpacking there, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Winter attire, layering. Let's go ahead and start with your upper layers. What we have here, I've tried to layer this as how you would wear it as much as possible. This is layered for what I would consider at camp, balmy conditions. We've got Patagonia Capilene 1 base layer, breathable t-shirt, short sleeve layer, comes in a variety of colors, great, lightweight, extremely comfortable. Above that, moving up to the mid layer, we've got Patagonia again, Capilene 2, half zip, long sleeve, cap 2 mid layer there. Great layer, added extra warmth. Love the half zip that comes in round neck as well, and I believe it actually might come in a short V-neck version. I love the half zip. You can zip it down, comes about halfway down your chest, gives you a lot of extra breathability if it's a little hot while you're hiking. All right, let's move up to the fleece layer. Again, we've got a Patagonia. This is a Cinchilla. This one's red. This is actually a Knowles fleece. Got that at Knowles. Fantastic fleece. Very impressed with performance for how thin it is. The design of this is absolutely phenomenal. I thought I was going to freeze to death with this thin fleece. When hiking, that will keep you extremely warm. Around camp, same thing. For as thin as it is, and for the price, I'm going to say $55 to $65. Excuse me. Gonna keep you nice and warm. Top layer for what you'll be doing. North Carolina, not too bad weather. I'm gonna go with Patagonia Torrent Shell for that recommendation. H2No material, keeps the water out great. This jacket actually folds up into the left zip pocket. Stuff it up in the brain of your pack. Works amazingly well. Love this jacket. Let's go ahead and move down. Oh, real quick. An alternative to this fleece here, this Cinchilla, is going to be this Patagonia R1 hoodie. It's going to run you about $155. I would stick with the Cinchilla for what you're doing, but this R1 hoodie is a fantastic piece of equipment. I would say it's got a wide variety of usages. It's got this nice chest pocket there. Another great feature is the thumb holes for when you're slipping another top layer over it. You can see the R logo there for the R1. It's got I have no idea what Patagonia actually calls this, but it's cushioned, almost like a cushioned stitch. It doesn't protect well against wind, but you put this underneath this torrent shell and you're gonna bake if you're hiking. But fantastic around camp, fantastic for sleeping in. Let's go ahead and move to the bottom layers. For hiking, base layer, obviously you're going to have a pair of Patagonia 1 cap boxer briefs or ex officios, something like that. If you're doing an all-day hike kind of deal, you're out there, I would recommend a nice pair of hiking shorts. If it's not raining out, I would stick with the shorts, the hiking shorts. These are actually REI brand. Fantastic pair of shorts. Extremely comfortable. Nice webbed belt there. Easy click connect there. It's got this nice side pocket for stuffing a map in. It's got a rear pocket and two your standard hip pockets. The alternative to those, I'm going to recommend these North Face shorts. A little bit more complex belt buckle. I would say the belt webbing, not as high quality on the North Face shorts, and they stretch a lot. So if you're going to be 4 or 5 days out there, I would recommend the REI shorts, to be perfectly honest. A little more comfortable fit. I find the North Face ones are good just for, quick day jaunts, more or less. Over top those shorts, if it starts to pick up, a little windy, a little rainy, maybe some snow, Patagonia H2No pants, the Torrent Shell lower pants, absolutely fantastic. They have 2 side pockets. There's the H2No logo and a rear pocket. They work extremely well. Great feature of these, they've got adjustable legs here that you can tighten them down. They've also got a 6-inch zipper here, and that allows you to actually take the pants off and put them on over top of your boots, which is a fantastic option. Now for around camp, chilling, hanging out, not doing a lot of cardio-intensive hiking, it's going to get a little cooler. I'm going to recommend the REI hiking pants. I don't think they actually have a name. I mean, I'm sure they do, but great cargo pants, great side pockets, extremely lightweight, so you can pack them away during the day. And then for underneath those, I'm going to go with Patagonia Capilene 2 long underwear, full length. By far the warmest pair of underwear I've worn. Absolutely fantastic pair. And that layering system, and it gets real cold around camp. Throw those 2 layers on, toss those on top of it to cut the wind. You'll be good to go. Nothing's gonna bring you down there. Let's go ahead and move up to head layers. I've got 2 options here. There's a merino wool fleece cap and a wind stopper. I believe this is actually by Gore-Tex or maybe North Face, but it's got a Knowles logo on it, and it is polyester. But when they say wind stopper, that thing's going to keep your head warm. Merino wool, same thing. It gets wet, gets a little damp. Don't like it as much. Shrinks if you dry it. Then a standard ball cap for when you're hiking. The beanies are more for around camp, in my opinion, or if it's real chilly outside. And then here, Marzanella gloves. I figured you're not going to be dealing with much water, although that wasn't true on our last hike. Marzanella wool gloves. They're keep your hands very warm. I'm not a huge fan. They get wet, not really functional. They get wet, they stay wet. I wasn't a huge fan. I'd recommend some kind of neoprene gloves, to be perfectly honest. Those are great if you've got like outdoor research mitten shells to go with them. Sunglasses, grab yourself a pair of them. You probably got a few. Let's go with shoes. Camp shoes here. I've got a pair of Merrells. These are modeled after the Vibram Five Fingers, obviously, have Vibram soles on them. They're a barefoot shoe. They're supposed to mimic barefoot walking. Absolutely great. Lightweight, fantastic to pack. Comfortable as all get out. Now, not waterproof. I don't know how you feel about that, but still, fantastic pair of shoes. Had them about a month, 2 months now. Let's move along to the boots and the socks. Here we've got a Solo. I think they're GTX, all leather boots, Gore-Tex liners with the Vibram soles again. Probably the best boots, the only boots I've ever owned. Recommend them to anyone. They will stay dry. Hiking near the salt water, get a little rust on them. Socks, I'm going to recommend Smartwool. For around camp, keep a pair in your bag. The Mountaineering Smartwool socks, fantastic, super thick, super warm for those cold nights. Keep a dry pair in your bag at all times. Then for hiking during the day, I'm going to recommend the medium weight Smartwool socks because your feet are going to get a lot warmer. Real chilly, go with the heavyweight, but I wouldn't. I would use heavyweight only in mountaineering. And then inside the boot, actually, we've got Superfeet green. There are all different levels of support: green, orange, black, and blue. I would go with the green, aggressive support, and they cut them, fit them to your boot. All right, let's get rid of those. And last but not least, gaiters. Doubt you're going to need these, but if you're going to get a pair, outdoor research, enough said. Gore-Tex lining. Yeah, you can't get better than that right there. Don't care what anyone else says. Anyway, sum it up. You're going to have a lot of money in gear. But things to remember: H2No shells, REI shorts, and the Patagonia Cinchilla Cap 1 and Cap 2. Should be good to go. Have fun.